Hey everybody, I'm Recycled and welcome back to Elite Dangerous Horizons, a complete engineering playthrough. Well, I made the list for everything that I want to do to this Fer de Lance. It's got a whole bunch of stuff I want to do. These are all different modifications. These are the experimentals for modules, and these are the modifications for the actual modules themselves. In this given, we don't even know every engineer in the bubble. There's more that we would need to do. You see on some of these only going up to level 3 for the shield boosters, and level 3 for the shield boosters. So basically we know everything. One thing we're skipping for now, lightweight life support. We still haven't met anyone who can do it. They're out there, but we haven't met them. So just to do this, we are missing a lot of materials. We're gonna have to go to Rabigo to get these exquisite focus crystals. For one, these configurable components come down from improvised components, I believe. So we'll have to get those. Focus crystals come from exquisite focus crystals. There's a whole bunch of raws that we need. We'll have to go to the Crystal Worlds, and we'll have to go to the Crash Cobra, and we need selenium on top of all that. So this is a huge order, but we can do it. First off, it's very different. So first, let's head to the Crystal Worlds. On second thought, I don't really know what I want to do with this ship. I prototyped that build, and I realized there was way too much heat. I turned it down to only 27 heat per second. This is with a mixture of plasma and rails, but more plasma, more efficient plasma. Still, it seems like a lot of heat. This one here uses inertial impact burst lasers. It would work, and we'd never run out of ammo, so that's good. Also, it has the strongest shields. This one has a cannon. A cannon? Really? What did I do? It has a big jumbled cannon with high capacity because they run out of ammo too fast. And dispersal field. Oh, but it's a cannon because the beams made it run too hot and use too much energy. Of course, we didn't have to use beams, and if we wanted dispersal field, we could use a plasma launcher. In fact, I think plasma moves a little faster. Cannons are so slow. Okay, let's just say it's a plasma accelerator that is efficient. Yeah, see, it goes faster and has dispersal field because we can't add a bunch of heat. But the problem is, well, we can't have all those things. So I'd have to turn one of these down. Maybe not that much. Okay. But the real question is, how will it fare versus another ship? For example, one of the ships I just made, like Master Shredder. They would drain their capacitor. No matter what I do, it'll drain. Well, shouldn't use beams then. Burst lasers are very efficient, especially efficient bursts, and we never run out of juice. Seems like a pretty good compromise. So once again, burst melt by far creates the most heat, but it also has the edge in DPS. Not to mention it's also a practical setup. With Master Shredder, you gotta shove your face right into the enemy ship. Disperse and melt has low DPS, but it also has low heat. And by low DPS, I mean only 100 DPS, 150, 175 DPS. Versamelt has railguns. That's what's creating most of the heat, and it's as little heat as they can make. They're already sturdy with plasma slug. Yep, that's as little heat as it can ever make. Well, there's really only one thing to do. Prototyping. I'll use my main account to build both of these ships, I guess, and we'll see how it goes. Well, it's not exactly the same thing. This will create a lot more heat, but it's all that I'm willing to do, honestly. These long-range railguns will create more heat than the ones that I planned for, and these plasma accelerators will too. You'll see the effect of fast plasma, though. Yeah, moving at 1,750 meters per second, it's a lot easier to hit targets, especially at range. But it gives us a basic idea. I mean, if I had some parts I could just pick up somewhere else maybe, I just don't. Too much work to go engineer them just to find out. Yeah, I guess I've asked this question about this ship before and named it Does It Overheat? Because I didn't know. But let's go kill something. Oh yeah, this one has the thruster treatment, I think. Yep, full thruster treatment. Yeah, it feels a lot zippier than the one I was flying. Alright, let's see who's out there. We have an interdictor too. So if we want, we could just pull a ship over. Oh, by the way, am I outfitting now? 100%. You can buy pretty much everything. It's like a little Shinra de Desra. But it's in Yoru. No likely targets yet. Yeah, my idea is if this thing is practical at all, then the one I want to build definitely will be, because it'll run much cooler. So I'm expecting to cook my face off. And if that happens, it doesn't really prove anything. I mean, it could be fine, honestly, because the efficient plasma is going to run a lot cooler. Oh, come on. Doesn't anyone fight around here? What? That's me. I'm not that far away. Really? There's nothing to kill here. Well, I guess we have to go somewhere else. How about a place that is in anarchy, yet has a population? Doesn't really make sense, but it's a thing in Elite. Hit the filter would just update. It takes a long time. Well, I've been sitting here for a very long time. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Let's just find humans. There's humans there. There's 14 million humans here. Oh, now it works. Really? There's a lot of humans here. There's no state. If it was an extraction economy, I'd expect there to be some kind of res sites. It doesn't really matter the population. What I want to do is find a place that has no government or no security. No security and a little population. Kind of far away. Nothing around here. Just a little population. Just barely. Any population at all. Nothing's ever easy. Alright, well, let's go here. I didn't want to scan away. I wanted to navigate. Oh, shot boosters are turned off? Can we not use them? Huh. Yeah, it looks like we can't use them. Wow, that wasn't a very good idea. Yep, that's as little power as we can use. Well, there's your problem. Yeah, we can't use these. Can we even use our shield cell bank? I don't know. You know, I'm gonna drop to normal space and just see if this thing even works. It doesn't. What can we live without? I guess we can go without this. Yeah, this ship's a mess. So the silly thing about anarchy systems in Elite is you can just kill anyone you want. You'll never get in trouble. And just like every other populated place in Elite, ships will spawn, like this one. It doesn't matter if they're a criminal or anything. Are you coming to kill me? Well, I'm coming to kill you. But he's out of range. Really? I hate it when this happens. This happens all the time with interdictors. Okay, you're gonna be easier, right? You're heading my direction. Yeah, another thing, you can't be going too fast, otherwise, you'll miss them. We got this. Come to me. Ashling Duval person. Oh yeah, I got real good control. Nice. And you get punished a little. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to kill this. I want to see how this plasma works. Ideally, I'll use the railguns. Well, right now. What? Oh, a wing? This got interesting. Well, I could shoot them. Yeah. Oh, those are my railguns on my left hand? Really? I can fly in circles too. I gotcha. Yeah, it's too hot. It's pretty hard. Yeah, I'm just not good enough at combat. I can't really use fixed weapons at all. It's sad. Well, except for fast plasma. Dang it. I gotta practice with these new controls. Oh, but I don't have a, shield cell bank. This is terrible. I want to shoot my plasma. There it goes. Yeah, they're taking my hull apart now. It's not coming back anytime soon. Oh great, they've got frags too. Yeah, I better get out of here. Well, that was embarrassing. Why can't I boost? Really? I can't boost. It's gonna hit me. It hit me. What kind of missile's so fast they can catch me at 550 meters per second? Oh, just take me home. This is dumb. But we didn't get any bounty on our head. Okay, so what I learned, a valuable lesson. Plasma is really hard to use. Of course, versus a Viper, of course it would be. They dance around at high speed.
3, 2, 1.
But still, I should have been able to win that fight. I guess for practicality's sake, I really should go before the burst laser setup. Equipping my ship like I'm doing PvP isn't gonna help me versus PvE, especially when I'm so bad at fighting. Can we make it back? Yeah, we can. So, I gotta redo my entire shopping list. More than likely, we'll need a bunch of raws, manufactured, and electronic. So, a trip to the Crystal Planets is most likely in order. Yeah, this poor Fer de Lance is out of order. It's too bad. You can't put up modified modules for sale. That would be super convenient. I could just transfer the modified modules from this account to my new account. Oh, but it's lazy too. I gotta show you how to get your own materials. Not Serenity. That's a really common name. Serendipity is a new word. I think it started in the 70s or something. Oh, we made it home. Ugh, there's a little ridge on the edge of the pad there. No, anti-throttle. Well, I learned a valuable lesson. I suck, and I'm not getting better anytime soon. So, I know what I gotta do. Equip my Fer de Lance with weapons I'm capable of using. Now, back to my alt account. Okay, well, the list looks even worse now. But still on the list are raws that we don't have enough to trade for. So, that means we have to go to the crystal planets. We need data from the crashed Cobra. And we need to do a lot of work at Robigo. There's just no other easy way to get all these piles of exquisite focus crystals. If only I'd gone for some short range, then we'd need biotech conductors. But if we're there, it doesn't really matter, and we'll use them some other time, I'm sure. Imperial shielding's very easy to get. Yeah, it's a big list. Ruthenium is directly available at the crystal planets. And selenium, there's no easy way to get selenium. We'll just have to drive around shooting at rocks. But it's a huge list, so it's not that surprising. In any case, let's get to the crystal planets. You know, come to think of it, we have enough money now. We really could buy an Anaconda. With a little bit of engineering, it would take us where we need to go very quickly. I'm going to think about that. Yeah, with hardly any engineering at all, just the frameshift drive and the sensors. The sensors weigh 64 tons before the lightweight mod, so that's definitely necessary. But with no other engineering and a frameshift drive booster, which we now have available, we could jump 75 light years at once. That'll get us there really fast. And we're carrying an SRV, which we'll need. Ideally, with this setup, you'd have full lightweight done. You'd have a much smaller distributor, engine focused of course, because we got a boost. Can't boost very often though. Actually, even smaller, right? Yup, that's the one. We can't get this until we meet Etienne Dorn or Bill Turner. Man, why haven't we met Bill Turner? He's around here somewhere. Well, we'll meet him eventually. Then we can go a lot faster too. Dirty drive, drag drive, up to 336 with these tiny 4A thrusters. And theoretically, to squeeze out every last bit, we're going to use an overcharged power plant, but it doesn't give us much back. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to build. I mean, I'll do as much engineering as I have stuff on hand, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to be in Super Cruise almost all the time. We can't do this. If I want to boost without engineering my distributor, I've got to take a 7 Delta at least. And as heavy as these are, it's not really necessary to engineer them. Sadly, you don't get the greatest benefit until, yep, the final rank. And I don't think we have any proto-radiolic alloys on hand. But if we did, it would be worth it. And realistically, I don't really want to go get my power plant overcharged. But it'll be worth it. Yeah, okay, I talked myself into it. So, ED engineer, what do I need for this? Just some data. Let's go get some data. Not with this ship. Am I boosting? Who's boosting? I hear boosting. Oh, there's other ships here. Yeah, if I was boosting. Oh, I am boosting, really? That's not good. My stick is drifting. Hey, stick, don't drift. Drifting. It really likes to drift up. No bueno. There must be a reason I had it set on 0.1 for so long. It almost drifts, but basically, if I let go, it stops drifting. So, that's not really a drift. I wish it was perfectly calibrated in all directions, but that's why these things are so cheap, I guess. If they made a fancy version that didn't ever drift and had super surgical precision, no one would ever buy it. Or if they did, it just wouldn't be worth making them. Where is my Phantom? Oh, it's right here. Can I target the station? Too far away. Yeah, Fer de Lance is a great fighting ship. It'll serve us well. Yeah, realistically, the very best medium ship nowadays, if you're interested in combat.
Reduce your speed immediately.
Hey, screw you. Why don't you do something about it, and then we'll talk. The Crate Mark II is really the best medium ship overall because of the fighter bay. Ruff, ruff, ruff. You sure like to bark, dude, but you have no bite. I have 3 ships. Yeah, realistically, this ship just shouldn't get in fights. I mean, it's possible to win a fight, but it depends who I'm fighting. Gotta get some data. Do we have a scoop? We do. Why is my jump range so bad? Probably because of my big old shield. Otherwise, my modules are basically shrunken. Yeah, the Phantom's a little bit limited on how much damage it can really do, owing to the low number of hard points. I don't have this thing set up to route me to these things. I mean, I can, but then we'd be over there, and we're not. Oh, but we can be. Yeah, of course we'll go farther if we scoop. Since I'm willing to, I'll just let them know. Where's the darn tail? I wasn't ready. Oh crap, don't do that. You can only get so close. Something like this.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive.
There we go. And we didn't die. Awesome. If I did die, I would lose my claims. This one's easy. Whoa, don't turn me around. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but to me, it kind of seems that whatever vector you entered the cone with is what you maintain. Although your ship's attitude will change, it'll still keep moving in the same direction it was when you entered. That's why entering the cone facing toward the star is a terrible idea and results in your death 100% of the time. At least, I'm pretty sure it's true. I haven't done any scientific testing. Gotta give my conda. It's so hard to come here without overspeeding. Something about the size of the planet and the objects it's near. Oh, but you get used to it. Yeah, every time you're coming in to land on a terrestrial, it's a little bit different. So, with some practice, you'll get used to whatever they throw at you, and they do throw it. It's like, oh man, I can't believe how this planet is. Yeah, the random generation provides some pretty interesting things sometimes. Land on a few different planets, you'll be amazed. Some of the things they assume you're actually gonna drive on. I've been on planets that were so steep and crazy, I couldn't even climb out of the valleys to get back to my ship. And when I called my ship to come get me, it couldn't land. I had to get sucked up like a vacuum cleaner from really far away. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, I came in the back door this time. Alright, well, you know the drill. Gotta keep going till I'm full. Alright, that's everything we need. Just gotta head back to the exchanges. This one? Oh crap. We never went to see Selene Jean. Oh no. My whole shit is fucked. Oh, come on. Alright, change of plans. Yeah, you know what? If we can drift over this way, yeah, then we could just break this immediately. It's stupid. But hey, thanks, NPC Griefer. You reminded me what I was doing. What I should be doing. Yeah, actually, I should probably deliver this to Selene Jean. I guess it's like, shit. It's like, I was gonna do it next, but I wanted to have all the materials, and I didn't have all the materials, so I didn't do it. Yeah, this thing jumps like crazy, so, what? I want to go there. Go there. That's not where we're going. Go here. Yes, go there. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to carry this painite around with me. It's gonna weigh us down. I'm like, my modules are too heavy. That's why my jump rate sucks. I didn't even bother to look at my inventory. Yeah, the Crate Phantom is kind of a strange beast. The Mark II is amazing, but it can do all kinds of things. The Phantom's like a slightly lighter version, and it's better at exploring, but it's still not as good as an Anaconda. In fact, an Asp Explorer still has slightly better range, all things considered. You can fit more stuff in the Phantom though, so it's good that way. But if you're just going exploring, who cares? If you can fit all the usual stuff, like a planetary scanner and an SRV bay, what does it matter? You have the biggest scoop and the biggest slot, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the Phantom's kind of strange. It doesn't help that they painted the entire interior red. Why not some neutral color, like, I don't know, gray, black? Maybe the information was there, but we met those other engineers that wanted us to do extra stuff. I don't recall them telling us before we got there what they wanted. Like, for example, when we had to bring Haritani those Kamitra cigars, she never mentioned a thing. We didn't know that. But Lei Chung wanted a whole butt ton of gold. He didn't tell us. We just met up with him and he's like, hey, before we could do any work, you know. But Selene Jean told us we need to bring 10 tons of painite. So that's good. Yeah, I gotta offload this painite. So we had to come here anyway. Not that I need any armor modifications for this boat. But if we can get started, at least we could set our pen too. She's the master of armor and hull reinforcements. She's the only one who could set you up with grade 5 modifications. Or is it tier 5? I don't even remember. Yeah, it's grade. See that pixel perfect precision? Pretty impressive, right? That's how good my joysticks are now. Oh, but I see the tiniest bit of aliasing. Hey, I'm trying to show off here. Actually, this line is curved, I think. We must be above the orbital plane or something. So like if we went over this way, then it would be straight again, I think. Yeah, well, all these lines are straight in a way. You just don't usually see them from that perspective. Yeah, with my old joystick setup, there's no way I could do that. For a twitchy fight where I'm just trying to act quickly, rough controls will do. Am I gonna crash to a star? Kind of feels like I am. Jeez, we came all this way just to find you were hanging out by this other star. What are you doing so close to a star? Yeah, sometimes if you wiggle a little bit, it helps you slow down. Because depending on the angle you're facing, you're either going too fast or not going too fast. By wiggling back and forth, you alternate between those states. Somehow it ends up slowing you down without you missing. Yeah, don't ever hail an Uber, Selene. You put the pen in the wrong spot. Here we are finally. Good to see you here at Prospector's Rest, Commander. Donate. Or just one delivery. Alright. What she can do, just hull reinforcements and armor. But she's the master. Realistically, yeah, we could upgrade this armor. Not that it needs it. Oh, but we can finally get an experimental, like deep plating. It screws your resistance, but boosts your hull. If you're only worried about bumping into stuff, it's the ticket. And basically, that's all we ever take damage from. We're not meant to get into combat. Maybe we can start doing something. If we could get a few rolls on this, although we probably can't. No, we already did it. Darn it, Selene. We had to put something else on. It won't be armor. That's expensive. Instead, we'll get a hull reinforcement. In fact, we have empty compartments. Huh. You know, the Fer de Lance needs one of these. But what size? Size 1, actually. Yeah, if I could get started on one of these, that'd be a big help. They need thermal resistant. But we don't have the materials. We do have the materials for heavy duty, but unless we're doing anti-Xeno stuff, I wouldn't use it for anything. Seems like a shame to just throw it away, but we can get an invitation this way. Totally worth. Alright, she did know someone else. Hey, there goes Bill. And Dee Dee. She said, why don't you visit my workshop and see how we can work together in the future? Mark from my location has been added to your galaxy map. Has it really, Dee Dee? No, it wasn't. Liar. Liar. And we obviously don't know where Bill is because he hasn't invited us yet. We have heard about him. Yeah, if we were using plasma accelerators, we'd have to see Mr. Bill. He's Mr. Plasma. Oh, he's with the Alliance. You just have to be friendly. Well, that's easy. Everyone wants us to fight. Dee Dee and Jury, they wear those weird caps. The same cap, actually. 50 units of Levy and Brandy. Well, I guess I could. I already know someone who can do shield generators and boosters, but I think her boosters go all the way to level 5. Lei Chang only goes up to level 3. Well, we'll take care of them some other time. Well, since we did that, I guess that means I had to put Selene Jean's picture on the thumbnail, which means this is the Selene Jean episode, circuitous as it was, and since we just saw Selene Jean, I'm basically forced to cut the episode here. So, if you've been watching, thanks, and I'll see you on the next one. 07 Commanders, bye-bye.